Good evening. If you're watching on Mohegan Lake Volkswagen, you know me as Stephen Wells. I'm also known as Stevie 5K. If you haven't checked me out on my Facebook page, please do it there. If you're already on Stevie 5K, hello again. I don't normally do this, but I'm going to talk about a particular opportunity tonight. Normally I talk in very general terms, but I've been so busy I haven't even done a live broadcast now in 3 weeks because I've been so busy handling my clientele with this opportunity. I've been in the business for more than 30 years. This may be the single best opportunity I've ever seen. Volkswagen did something very bad with the diesel emissions. They, I believe, have done every effort to make up for it in the American market. But as something that came from this is they have 400,000 diesel cars that they've bought back. Now, a certain percentage of these cars are going to crush the engines, you know, the 2009s, 2010s, cars with 200,000 miles on them. They'll crush the engines and sell the rest of the car off for parts. The cars that are newer and have lower miles, they're offering to be sold back to the dealers with the understanding that before we can even get the title for the car has to be modified. We look every day at everyone that's available across the country. And we're very particular about the ones we pick. We're talking about maybe the top 2 or 3% of the cars that we even consider looking at. Now, why are we doing this? It's still a car that'll get you more than 50 miles to the gallon. It's still a car that gives you unbelievable performance. You're getting 50 miles to the gallon and you're not kicking yourself every minute while you're driving it because the car underperforms. It's the opposite. These engines have low-end torque, similar to a V8, while you're getting 50 miles to the gallon. The other thing is the engines will last in normal terms twice, 3 times, maybe even longer than a normal gas engine. One of the benefits of the diesel design, it's a simpler design, it's a hardier design. And now that the car's been modified, you can drive them, they're 50 state legal, you'll never have a problem having a car inspecting or registering it. Now, on top of being able to buy a car that new was $35,000, now has 20,000 miles on it, and you can buy it for $22,000 or $18,000, depending on what it is. Besides that being a great opportunity, one is going to give you 50 miles to the gallon, one that's going to last ridiculously long, Volkswagen has really come to the table with an unbelievable warranty package. Everyone, the certification gives you 2 years, bumper to bumper, unlimited miles. I don't know of anything you can buy with a warranty that can hold up to this. Now, if you're to do 25,000, 30,000, 40,000 miles a year, the car's practically going to pay for itself in your fuel savings, and you don't have any concerns about warranty. Now, there's an additional warranty, and it depends on the year of the car. We're really only dealing with 13s and 14s and 15s here. The 13s and 14s, 10 years from new, or 120,000 miles, the long block of the engine, that's the engine. It's not just the short block, it's the other stuff that makes the engine go. The exhaust system, the fuel delivery system, and any emission devices are covered to 120,000 miles or 10 years from when the car was originally new. The 2015s are a little bit longer. That's a generation 3 diesel engine. You don't need to know this stuff, but that's why. It's 11 years from new, so probably sometime in 2026, or 162,000 miles on the car. Now, what kind of cars are we selling? We're selling a lot of Beetle convertibles. Now, you may not want to put 50,000 miles on a Beetle convertible, but think about this. We're selling these, I think the most expensive one we have right now has almost no miles on it. It's $23,000. We have them as low as 19. You can drive this car for 5 years, 6, 7 years. Enjoy every minute that you drive the car. Have a special car in your driveway. And when you go to sell it, you're liable to get $12,000 or $15,000 because it's still a Beetle convertible. It'll still be running strong. A Beetle convertible is always going to be worth in the teens. Your cost of operation is the lowest I've ever heard of on any type of car. The other things that we're selling is 2015 Golfs and Golf wagons. Just Google 2015 Golf review. I've never seen a car better received than that. I really don't know how you make a better car. Now, if it's just you and commuter car, buy the Golf. If you need it for a family, the Golf wagon's got more storage room than a Touareg. 50 miles to the gallon, enjoyable. 7 stability aids, active all the time in either one of these. German crash cage. I don't know how long we're going to have these cars available. Right now I have about 20, but tomorrow's Saturday. So after Saturday I'll probably have 15. And it's getting very difficult to pick ones that don't have $10,000 worth of body damage, that don't have 75,000 miles, that you don't know how they're taken care of. You guys know how to get in touch with me, either through Facebook or if you know me from the dealership. I'll be happy to answer any questions. I'm very well versed on the entire process. If you're not interested, share. You know somebody that could benefit from the best opportunity in a car that they'll ever have in their life. Stevie 5K, thanks for watching.